Hello everybody, Down here, and I'm here with my top 5 underrated warrior cards video, except I'm going to give you a disclaimer. It's not going to be in any particular order, so it's not a definitive top 5, and these cards are based on my opinion, so they could be underrated, they could not be underrated, but the reason I want to make this video was because of this card right here, Piercing Howl. Piercing Howl is a warrior card that you get pretty early on. It's not very rare, but it is one of the better cards out there in the game. I always exclude it from warrior decks, and when I was making the warrior deck videos, I often don't pick it for Obelisk when I definitely should. The yellow version is the amazing one you want because of the vulnerable. And the slow on it, you definitely want to get the slow perk or a slow buffing perk with it because that makes it so much more effective and usually gets your mages and priests to go before the enemies. Second card I have on here is going to be a legendary one, and that is going to be Citadel. I think this card is highly underrated just because of the Mitigate on all heroes. The block and the fortify are nice, but the Mitigate is insanely good, especially for monsters that attack 2 damage types at once for like half damage. If half their damage is like dark and half of it's mental or fire, then this card is usually halving that, if not more, with the 5 and 7 Mitigate. I think it's highly underrated. People just don't play it because of the cost, but I think it's one of the better cards out there. And definitely something to pick up if you want a defensive card that can almost feel like an I-win button on Nier, or the final boss. Next card I have here is Battle Shout. This is an amazing card because of curing or dispelling slow. It gives a little bit of damage to everybody and powerful, and if you have Reinforce and Vitality perks, it does a lot of survivability, as Reinforce is often applying a lot of damage resistance, just like it would be just like having block on all heroes, like playing Barricade or an unupgraded Barricade. I'd think the Reinforce might even help more than the Barricade damage mitigates in a lot of cases when your characters are getting attacked in early acts. And the cherry on top is the Vitality, because that is like a 5 HP heal on everybody, 10 when perked, and even more if you have items, which are usually pretty common early game for a plus Vitality item. Definitely recommend the yellow Battle Shout if you aren't perked, and the blue Battle Shout is more for damage buffs or a full damage team, so definitely pretty underrated there. Next card I have is Mortal Strike. This card was so underrated, it was even under my radar until Discord user Seal mentioned it, and it definitely looks pretty bad for the white version because it's front monster only, and it's high damage, but that front monster only, it definitely kills it. But if you look, both upgrades are any monster, and that makes it so good, and the damage gets even higher from that. So definitely a card I underrate. It's really good, especially with like Magnus follow-up or Binder Lasers. And the final card I have is Bolas. I picked this one because Purging Evasion is often something you don't really see, and the added application of Shackle makes it so an enemy goes last, which usually means it happens the next turn or this turn, giving all your mages a chance to go, or giving everybody a second chance to go. So it's really good. The chain version is amazing because you can usually direct it where you want. If you place it on the front enemy or the back enemy, it's going to hit the enemy next to them rather than jumping to a random target. So you can definitely target who the chain hits. But that will be it for my video. I hope you found it useful. I hope you'll give these cards a try. I hope to make more of these, maybe better quality editing and all that in the future. But for now, I just want to get out a quick video, some tips. Be sure to comment below, like, subscribe. Oh, I'm becoming a shill, but oh well. Like, subscribe, comment, tell me I'm wrong. Have a fantastic day, and remember to brush your teeth and all that. Bye!